Alright, so I have a question for you today, and that question is there a specific style that you would identify your elf playing as? And if there is a specific style, then what would you call that style?
Well, we love a good stomp when we're getting the fruits and the berries together. The fairies will often come together and, we'll just have a good stomp, a good 4 on the floor stomp. But what's funny, a lot of people don't know, is that elves listen to Bernard Purdie a lot. They really like him. So stylistically, if you ever feel like modulated time is coming on with an elf groove, and I'd like to think that humbly, like, I can capture some of that, when I'm at my best.
What would you call the style of playing that you play? What would be the specific name to that?
I have two different I have two different styles depending on whether we need to get people dancing, or whether we're sort of as part of our religion we manifest things with our hands and tell stories, and so a lot of times I'm an accompanist for the various orchestral productions, which are all percussion based, and so I guess it depends on whether are we doing it funky, because I'd like to think that everything we play is funky here in Elfville.
Is there a specific kind of style that you would play, or do you play all different kinds of things?
I'd like to think that no, there is no particular aspect of this grooviness that you can trace to any particular DNA. I'd like to think that the elfin DNA might even be at the root of all musical styles, at least those that are influenced by Norse traditions, Vikings.
Styles is different than genres. So do you guys have a specific genre that you would play? Or you play all different types of genres?
All genres.
All genres.
Yeah, I think we're versatile. I'd like to think it's all about the music too, right? It's all about the music. It really is. Regardless of genre, it's all about the feel that you put behind it. Another guy that we're really into in Elfville is King Curtis. And he had a song, I believe in 1964, "What is Soul?" And if you're in Elfville and you're walking around, you'll see people on their porches with phonograph records still, and that's going to be on one of them. Except we have a different rap that he talks about what is soul and whatnot, but elves have their own take on it. But so yeah, I mean, everything we do is soulful and funky to a certain degree.
Elfville most likely is different from this world here.
Oh yeah.
So nowadays, modern times.
I'm just thinking how different.
If you've heard some of the modern music nowadays, is that kind of what goes on in Elfville? Is the modern music? Is the type of music always changing? Because nowadays in this world, music is programmed pretty much into whether it's programmed drums, whether it's auto-tuned lyrics.
Right.
So
yeah, I get you.
Is that kind of the same thing going on right now in Elfville, or is Elfville gonna stay with the instruments and stay with the real stuff?
Great question. We're going to stay with the traditional instrumentation for sure. But change is at the root of everything, right? I mean, that's life. We're essentially information transfer machines, changing all the time. So that's we're not gonna be afraid to integrate new technologies when they work, right? When they advance the music.